This is Jayvin. He is 2 years old. He had a very rare type of leukemia, so we were referred to Cincinnati Children's. They had dealt with his type of leukemia before. As soon as we walked in the door, by first look at him, they knew, well, his belly is distended because of the JMML. It's in his liver, it's in his spleen, it's causing his belly to be big. So right away, we were relieved because we felt like we were in the right hands. He was diagnosed, and within 3 or 4 weeks, he had a transplant. So we were really lucky.
It's been hard. You know, you leave your house, you leave the town that you know to come to a town that you're hardly familiar of. The medical road for Jayvin is always tough when you hear a kid that's been diagnosed with cancer or have a kid that's been diagnosed with cancer. Every time you hear cancer, you think of somebody dying from it or not always well. So every day that treatment is in session, it gets a little bit easier each day. When he was first diagnosed with cancer, I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to say. I was kind of just stuck. I didn't have any words for anybody. As a parent, it makes you a little bit stronger. It makes you realize that every day, you know, there's somebody always going in something, always having something a little bit harder than the next man. So as a parent, I always say, you know, I'm always going to raise my kid and love my kids for the day, not for tomorrow. I take pride in taking care of my kids, you know, with something my dad wasn't there for me. So, you know, if I would have been diagnosed with cancer as a baby, I don't know if he even still would have been there. So that's the time that I have to come up and step up and be like, hey, I'm a dad, you know, and that comes first over everything. Something just told me through the whole time that he was going to be okay and everything was going to be okay. I don't know what it was. I don't know if you want to call it a spirit. I don't know if you want to call it a God. Just something deep inside just told me everything was going to be okay, and it has been up to this point.